courtesy of Dash. Now, Dash is a brand that truly is, you know, their philosophy, I should say, is really unprocess your food. They really have a philosophy of cooking and eating and not always going out to eat and not always leaving your food and your meal options up to restaurants and fast food. Being able to really prepare the food easily for yourself and for a family, no matter how small or how large. What you're looking at right here is large. It's actually extra large, 14 inches. In this non-stick rapid skillet. This is basically an electric skillet. You plug it in, and you can plug it in anywhere. But you plug it in and you're cooking, and you could cook an entire meal all at the same time on this skillet. It's non-stick, so it's not gonna stick. You don't have to use as much butter or as much oil and fat. It's easy for you to wipe out and clean it up. Anything that you could cook in a skillet, you can cook in here because this is sizable, but it's not heavy. And I wanted to really stress that because when you look at something this big, you might think, the idea is good, but there's no way I'm gonna be able to pick that up. You can totally pick this up because it's not heavy, it's just big and powerful. I wanna show you real quick too, here, because it is electric. Do you see that plug in? You get the plug, you know, obviously that comes right along with it, and you plug it in, you turn it on, and you start, and you know, you got the heat up, and you can cook whatever it is you would like. And what's so great about that is that everything that comes right along with it and what you can do with this. It's versatile, it's an all-purpose skillet. You've got that adjustable temperature dial, and the dial is on the plug-in. You can dial it high, medium, low, or warm, and at high, it goes up to about as high as 630 degrees Fahrenheit, and that's high. You have your TruGlide Nonstick cooking surface, 14 inches of cooking diameter. It holds 5 quarts of capacity of food. You've got your cool touch handle, so even when you're cooking, if you need to pick it up and move it around and what have you, it is gonna be comfortable for you to use. You're even gonna get a great little recipe booklet and kind of get started booklet that comes right along included. And actually, it kind of just shows you how to use this, what to do, what high, medium, low means, and even warm. But look at everything that you're gonna make in there. What's also great about this offer that we have for you as our 5th fave is that it comes along with the carry bag. It's an insulated skillet carry bag, which means when you, let's say you prepare something, you cook something, and then you want to take it along with you to the potluck, to the church social function, to work, you know, because you guys are having a get together there. You can cook it at home if you would like to, unplug it, take the skillet out and put it in this insulated bag that comes along with it. And what happens is the bag has these straps. So you put the skillet in, and you can even put the skillet in while it's warm. You put the strap over here, you put the strap over here, and then you zip that up, and you take it and go. It's that simple. And you get this bag, and I like that this bag is included because normally these are the kind of things that we would want, and then look. Well, there's no food in here, and like I said, it's not heavy, but even if this were full of food, it still would be something that you could easily carry. Think about putting this in your car when you're taking it along. Now you don't have to be afraid that it's gonna spill out and all the food is gonna, you know, ruin the seats in your car, because this is made to hold this particular skillet. And then when you get to where you're going, your food is still warm, and you just open that up, take it out, and you serve it. And the good thing about that is that if the food is not as warm as you would like it to be, or you're just somebody who likes your food to be piping hot, I'm kind of like that. I like it to be as hot as it can be. Then because all you have to do is plug it in, you can bring the plug along with you, plug it into the wall, and you can heat it up again if you wanted to do that. So this just allows you to cook so much all at the same time. If you're cooking for an army, these are the kinds of sizes that you need. Or if you're just the kind of person who, let's say I'm just making bacon, eggs, and pancakes, and I want everything to be hot at the same time, but I don't want to have to pull out 3 different skillets to make bacon, eggs, and pancakes. You could put all of that in here, one skillet, all done at the same time, super easy, and you can cook anywhere that there is a plug, and that's pretty much everywhere. Now, we will have a full presentation of this coming up at 7 a.m., but you can go ahead and get yours now, and you've got a variety of colors.